This is the WWE Raw March 24, 2025 full show results video which takes place at OVO Hydro in Glasgow, Scotland. John Cena makes his entrance and says for 20 years he's put up with our noise and he didn't waste the time being mean, he paid attention. The most important thing we ever told him was in April 2005, when he gave us his greatest idea, the WWE Spinner Championship, and just like right now, we ate him alive. The championship is a symbol of the center of all this, and the toy belt he made disrespected tradition and disrespected legacy. Listen closely, that was the biggest mistake we ever made. We were vulnerable enough to tell him what means the most in life, and now that he knows that, he is going to ruin wrestling for every fan, for every wrestler, for everyone. At WrestleMania, he makes history by winning his 17th championship and finally forces us to forget the name of the fun machine jet-flying Ric Flair and make us forever say the name John Cena. Cena says he's going to win that title and retire with it, taking it home with him and leaving all of us to create a brand new toy belt, because the real one will go home with him. He will be the last real champion in WWE and we will hate him for it, and there is nothing we can do. American Nightmare Cody Rhodes makes his entrance and he made a mistake last week, talking about old and new John. He's clearly sincere, angry, and willing, and maybe the most dangerous John Cena there has ever been. But he made a massive mistake, and the mistake was not hitting him with the title at Elimination Chamber. No, the mistake was saying what he just said in front of these lovely people while he was in the building. He wants to take the belt? Rhodes lays it on the mat in front of him and takes his tie off and opens his shirt halfway and tells him to take it. Cena starts squaring up but of course leaves the ring instead, taking his towel with him. He takes his jacket off and gestures Cena in, but he turns around and leaves again. Rhodes gets back on the mic and tells him that he can't have that on his conscience and he needs Cena to understand that his psychotic need to take the belt does not outweigh their collective need to keep it. The champ is no longer the man standing in the aisle, he's standing in the center of the ring, and John Cena is walking away empty-handed, just as he will at WrestleMania and as he will from WWE. Then we saw a match between A-Town Down Under versus the Usos, and the result of this match was the Usos won the match by pinfall with 1D on Austin Theory. Post-match, Gunther hits the ring and knocks Jim off the top rope and brawls with Jay. Superkick staggers him, another superkick puts him in the corner, Uso lines him up but his ankle gives out and the ring general lights on him to beat him down with elbows until Jim returns with a steel chair in hand. Liv Morgan gives Raquel Rodriguez a pep talk backstage when Dominic Mysterio and Carlito roll up. Dom is feeling down but Liv gives him a pep talk as well, only for Carlito to interrupt to say he's gonna go make a challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. Morgan reassures Mysterio further but Carlito won't give him an apple. Backstage, Latino World Order ask Adam Pearce what the hell that was. Rey Mysterio's "It's ludicrous, that was clearly Chad Gable." Gable rolls up coughing into a tissue and says he doesn't have the energy to argue and he can't compete tonight, and he gives Pearce a doctor's note, which Adam notes is legit. Rey threatens to fight Chad in the parking lot, and Gable suggests that Dragon Lee fight El Grande Americano instead. Pearce says his hands are tied, Rey says he understands, and Dragon Lee says he doesn't care who it is, he'll take the match, and Adam makes it official. The next match happened between Lyra Valkyria versus Raquel Rodriguez for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, and the result of this match was Lyra Valkyria won the match by pinfall with a victory roll pin, retaining the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Post-match Liv beats Lyra down but Bayley makes the save and the babyfaces send the heels packing. Adam Pearce is in the ring with the contract for the WWE Women's World Championship match between Bianca Belair and Io Sky at WrestleMania. Last week Rhea Ripley thought it appropriate to start a fight and scribble her signature on the contract as if that means anything, and he wants to make it crystal clear Rhea is not in the match. The match is Io Sky defending against Bianca Belair and Ripley's signature means nothing because she already has a rematch coming and he's been trying to get her to agree to a date for weeks. Io Sky makes her entrance and says she doesn't care about contracts and it doesn't matter who it is, she'll fight both of them at WrestleMania because she is the WWE Women's World Champion. Then comes Bianca Belair and says Pearce is right, she earned her match and she went through Elimination Chamber to get to WrestleMania and she's not about to let Rhea headbutt her way into this match. Then comes Rhea Ripley and says she doesn't give a damn about WrestleMania and she doesn't care who she has to go through to get her title back, all she wants is her rematch. Pearce says oh now she wants it, they've been talking for weeks. Bianca says she can wait until after WrestleMania to get her rematch against her. Io steps in, again Rhea pie-faces her, she tries to fight in and Pearce snaps and says next week Rhea gets her rematch, and then the winner fights Bianca at WrestleMania. Thank you, have a very nice Monday. Bianca and Rhea bicker and Io charges in, leapfrogged into a DDT on Ripley. Belair gets her up for KOD but Sky slings her off and Rhea lands a big boot. Hit show T on Ripley, Io turning the tide, diving T Harris off the steps and to the floor takes Rhea out. Springboard back in, Bianca's faster, backbreaker rack, then delivered KOD over the ropes and into Rhea Ripley on the floor and then Belair holds the title up. Dominic Mysterio rolls up to Penta and says he knows he's good but he could be better and maybe there's a place for him in the Judgment Day. Maybe he could be Intercontinental Champion tonight, just think about it. Back from the commercial, New Day are demanding a tag title match at WrestleMania, but Adam Pearce tells them they have to build up some wins first and to not let the door hit them where the good Lord split them. Bianca Belair rolls up complaining that she doesn't know who she's gonna fight at WrestleMania and he tells her she's gonna be special guest referee between Io and Rhea next week. She freaks out that she doesn't know how to referee and he tells her she's got a week to figure it out and shoos her out of his office. The next match happened between Dragon Lee vs El Grande Americano, and the result of this match was El Grande Americano defeated Dragon Lee by submission with an ankle lock. CM Punk makes his entrance and says he needed to win the Elimination Chamber, but the more things change, the more things stay the same. He works with children and the black belt undisputed champion of being a diaper piss baby is Seth Rollins, who screwed him out of the Elimination Chamber, which doesn't get him to what he wants. The two men who want to stand in his way and stop him from getting what he wants have to go. Seth takes it personal because he's been crying ever since he got back because the magnitude of him belittles everything he's about in his entire career. He acknowledges that Roman Reigns is taking it personally because he sees in real time that his Wiseman isn't just his Wiseman. So it's personal for them and it's business for him, and that's why it'll be business for him at SmackDown when they have an old-fashioned contract signing. So Seth, Roman, fuel up the jet and he'll see you in London. But before you put pen to paper, listen to two things and understand them well. Neither of them has ever defeated him without the other's help, because they can't. Second, he brought them both into this business and he can't wait to be the man who takes the both of them out of it. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Braun Breaker vs Penta for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, and the result of this match was Braun Breaker won the match by disqualification when Judgment Day get involved, Dominic running interference, Carlito eats a spear from the champion. Mysterio chop blocks Braun from behind, referee Chad Patton sees it, and called the bell. Post-match, Dom keeps beating Breaker up but Braun fires back with right hands and Finn Balor appears with a chair in hand to wallop him across the back. More chair shots, they give Penta the chair and encourage him but he hits a Van Dominator on Mysterio instead, then Finn attacks Zero and beats him down. Judgment Day stands tall and the show goes off the air. How much you would rate this week's Monday Night Raw show? Let me know in the comments. Do not forget to subscribe the channel, and thanks for watching.